I got something.
Shit. Infected?
Let's get in there.
There's one thing that's worse than fighting the monsters in The Last of Us 2. The uncomfortable, nagging feeling that maybe, just maybe, you're a monster too. It hit me as Ellie was searching through this ruined, underground suburb of Seattle, picking off members of a group called the WLF. I had a selection of guns, a bow and arrows, and a hammer as my melee weapon. The WLF had tracking dogs that could follow my scent, and when one found me, it attacked, and all I could do was fight back. Could I pet the dog? No. It's 5 years since the events of the original game, and Ellie is now 19, tougher, snarkier, and more capable than the girl we met in 2013. The two parts of The Last of Us 2 that we got to play had very different moods, and it felt like they were glimpses into the two different parts of Ellie. First, just a young woman who wants to romance, fool around, and to tease a friend.
You know how you're gonna die?
Ooh, let me guess. You're gonna kill me? Did I ruin your punchline?
No. Maybe. Fuck you.
The second, a girl who has to murder her way through dogs and people on a path of revenge. We started out here, in snowy Jackson, patrolling on horseback with Dina, the woman Ellie kissed in an earlier trailer. As they check on empty houses for supplies, supplements to level up skills, items for crafting, it's just two women chatting about relationships. The first thing you notice about Ellie is that she's more agile now. She can go prone to slither under obstacles or hide in the long grass, and she can jump and climb. The listen mode, where Ellie can mark the location of enemies, is more sophisticated, and when that fails, there's a dedicated dodge button. It all seems like fairly wholesome apocalypse stuff, until you come across a messily slaughtered moose, which is a sure sign that a cluster of infected is close by. The basic bitch infected, the runners, were easy enough to pick off with stealth kills. Then there's our old friends, the clickers, who respond to sound, and once isolated, could be distracted with bottles and bricks before you get close enough to take them out. This patrol also revealed some interesting story details. When reaching an area where the air was thick with spores, Ellie and Dina both pulled on gas masks. So Ellie is clearly keeping her immunity a secret from even her closest friends.
I don't want to have to shit you in the face. Oh, that's so sweet.
This is also where we get a crash course in using the scrap to upgrade guns at a workbench. Don't expect to be adding lasers and grenade launchers though, this is all about recoil rate and rate of fire, not turning Ellie into a super soldier. If the first game is anything to go by, you'll have to make tough decisions about what to upgrade, as scrap is in short supply.
Fuck is this? Some kind of bomb?
The second section of the demo was distinctly Dina-free, and it left me with far too many questions about just who Ellie was avenging. It all took place in a lush, overgrown section of the Seattle suburbs, and saw our hero taking on the WLF again. These are different from the religious fanatics we saw in earlier trailers, and have a military feel to their outfits and actions. They hunt Ellie with scent dogs, who can find you even when you're well hidden from the human enemy's line of sight, and whose bite is much, much worse than their bark. Ellie is smart and deadly, but also goes down fast and hard when a German Shepherd has her by the throat, or someone has her at point-blank rifle range, which means being smart and strategizing even when your shotgun is fully loaded. The writers aren't pulling any punches. Your new Ellie is angry and hurt, and there's no guarantees of a happy ending here, because that's not how vengeance stories work. Walking away from the demo, it made sense why we've been waiting so long for this sequel, and why Naughty Dog has shown so little of it to us so far. The Last of Us 2 will be released on PS4 and PS4 Pro on February 21st, 2020.
What the hell are you doing here?
You think I'd let you do this on your own?